A fantastic honor to chat to another world champion here on the Flying Target podcast. A friend of mine for over 30 years, Mr. Eric Graufel. Well, before we hear from Eric Graufel, the 10-time IPSC World Champion, please could I ask you to subscribe to the Flying Target YouTube channel. In today's episode, we find out a little bit about the controversy happening with one of the big gun manufacturers involved in the shooting sports. Also, you have to watch right to the end to hear how Eric wants to end his shooting career. Thanks once again for watching the Flying Target podcast. Welcome to the show. Thank you for making time for me.
No problem. It's afternoon for us, so it's not too bad, I must
Yeah,
say.
we're at the same time here. You're in France, I'm in South Africa.
Yeah,
Congratulations, monsieur.
thank you.
10-time IPSC World Champion. Incredible.
Yep.
It's an incredible feat. And what most people don't know is that the IPSC World Championships don't occur every year. So if you've been world champion 10 times, it means for at least 30 years you've been at the top of the game. And that is exactly what Eric has done. In which categories have you now won? I mean, you've won them in all, I think. Am I right?
Not all, but mainly open at first, which was, compared to car racing, it's Formula One. You
Yeah.
can say it this way. And then around 20, what was that? 2014 production, 2017 standard. 20, so we had the COVID 2022, back to production for one more round, which basically production division is the most probably popular gun that we have right now in IPSC, or it was just recently, simply because they are, guns out from production, serial production from the companies. So accessible to everybody easily. While open gun, it's, you need to invest a lot of money developing your gun, even tuning your gun. Everyone has a different gun. So it's only about custom shops work on those guns. So production is definitely one of the most popular still out today, especially Latin America, but Asia as well. Not so much in the US anymore, and also in Europe, it's still up, but it's turning around for production optics. So the same gun, but with a RDS on top of the slide. And that's the last one I shot, production optic, where I'm not saying we have the most of the competition, but we had, yeah, easily probably the most of the competitors attending and with a potential title win for each of them.
So that was in production optics. So that's basically a gun that you can buy from a shop right now and it's fitted with a red outside.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. You and I met many years ago, level four, 1997, 98 here in South Africa. We shot together in Greece on the island of Crete. We shot together in the Philippines. I think it was your
Hmm.
first world title in Cebu in 99.
Yep. Yep.
At that one, you and I were both still juniors. You won the overall match and you won the junior match. Fast forward to 2025, I know there's another Graufel who's just won a junior world championship. Your son,
Mhm.
Eddie, must be you must be so proud.
Of course. Of course. I mean, it's the greatest gift I could get, bringing the kid with me at the match and being able to bring him on the podium as well. So yeah, it's for now it's a pretty cool story, I must say. I'm just still living it. So
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. What I really want to delve into now is more of the mental side of it because, as mentioned, IPSC World shoots every 3 years. To be at the top of the game and to remain motivated to be at the top of the game for so long is tough. I mean, I remember when you and I met all those years back, we were all flabbergasted then in those years at your training schedule. You definitely took the sport that was just starting to become professional and you ramped it up. You were the first guy to sort of look at your nutrition. You were the first guy who did specific drum training. You were shooting back in the day when you were still sponsored by Tenfoglio. I remember in 99 when we finally did get to the Philippines. I think you were on gum number 5 or 6 for that year. That was
mhm.
how you had progressed the sport. Now that's in 1999. How have you managed to stay motivated to keep being at the cutting edge of the sport?
Hard to tell. The love of the love of the sport, the love of the performance, um, the love of I don't know, pushing the limit probably. And it's always like, ah, let's do what let's do it once more. And until probably that day where it's gonna be the one too many.
Yeah,
But it's hard to tell. Just the sport is so different and has changed so much between what you knew or from the sport back in the day and what it is today. The evolution is completely different than what we used to shoot by the time.
yeah,
And the athletes are different. They are or definitely way more advanced technically, physically. The manufacturers, they have, really step up their game in producing products which are way more reliable than 30 years ago.
yeah,
So the whole thing is really different. Now we're really focused on the performance of the athlete, the ability to deliver again and again, stage after stage, a decent performance that can bring you on the top of the results at the end. But one hiccup along the way, you're gone.
yeah.
So it's not that simple
No, well,
anymore.
I mean, I was just going through the course of fire for this most recent World Championship that happened in South Africa.
The match is like 560. It's we have less stages. We used to have 35 stages back in the day.
Yeah,
Now it's 30 stages to do a world shoot. So you shoot only 5 days and you shoot 6 stages a day. So the round count is fairly the same as what it used to be. But beside that, there are more technical stages. Well, that world shoot was probably, I would say, uh, if not the easiest, the second easiest I had in my career. It
yeah,
was not too hard. A lot of shooting on the move, which
yeah,
is one base technique. But today we usually have on matches much more moving targets than we used to have. And this was like not much moving targets on that event, and
yeah,
not too many hard shots either. I mean, so it was way more speed orientated, shooting on the move orientated. So you had to attack pretty much every single stage. Say there were no stages where you say, okay, I'll just back it off, just shoot calm and relax because maybe some people will screw up. And even though I lose 1, 2, 3 seconds, the cost is minimal. Well, here on that match, you couldn't do that because it was, yeah, way too aggressive style stages that you can't rest. You need to be on your toes every single round you shoot.
yeah. Okay, so the round counts have stayed the same, but we're shooting less stages. So each stage has basically more rounds.
Yeah, well, we have now the speed. Back in the day, the speed shoot were 9 rounds. Now they're 12.
Ah, okay.
The medium courses, or we don't call them speed shoot anymore. We call them short courses. The medium courses are now 24, and the long courses are 32. Pre-2000, the long courses were 28 rounds maximum. So there's 4 more rounds on long courses technically.
Okay. Okay.
And since we have we have like one long course per day of shooting, so there's already 20 more rounds just on the long courses. There's the medium courses, they are 24 and they used to be 20. So same story. So you had up like 20 rounds, 20 rounds, it's already 40 rounds, plus we have another three how do you say, three short course with also some extra rounds per day. So at the end of the day, it's fairly the same. We lost 5 stages, but the round count stayed
Okay.
almost same.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so when we last saw each other, you were shooting with another company. Then, when did you make the change to CZ?
2017.
2017.
Yep.
That's when we started seeing models like the Shadow coming to the fore. And CZ now, it's a very big team. I saw the team picture before the World Shoot now.
Where we are 18 shooters in the team. So the shooting team is quite widely spread on the over the different divisions. The team captain is Robin Shebo, who shoots open division with a checkmate. We have like shooters from the Philippines, like Khalil, Etzel. We have the Argentinians on the other side with Herman, JP, Gaston. We have a bunch of Europeans as well in the middle. So we have pretty much we covering every single division where CZ has the product for.
Now you have to help me, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be leading you into a trap here, but I'm really not. But I mean, shooters like Max Michel, Lena Michelik, I know they were shooting for SIG for many years. They didn't get to the world match this year. What exactly happened there? What's going on? Was it a product issue? Was it a sponsorship issue?
I can't confirm or deny anything. If you look at the social media, they just said that they are not shooting for their team anymore.
Hmm.
So I mean, it looks like the world is changing. There's lot of people changing from one side to another. So we'll see. The new season will give us new ideas where they go. I think Lena posted already where she's going. Max not yet, but well, it's like football, soccer, or car racing.
Yeah, yeah,
It's at some points maybe you need a change. Why Lewis Hamilton, moved from Mercedes to Ferrari.
yeah.
At
No, it makes
you know,
sense. I'm obviously very involved in the clay target shooting. Even the professional clay target shooters still have to coach to be able to earn a living. Is it the same in the pistol sports? Are you still doing a lot of coaching?
yeah,
Yeah,
we have to.
yeah,
This
yeah,
we're not yet at the point where we can have 100% athlete dedicated and paid for the sport. This will probably we might get there one day if we get the TV exposure, but until we get there, there's absolutely not a single chance. I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but for the sport and for the athletes to be like 100% professional in the sense that they are just being paid for doing this.
yeah.
So yeah, you need to work sideways.
The shooting sports and South Africa go back a long way. We've had a few world champions in various disciplines, and we've also had some products developed in South Africa. And one of your long-time sponsors, and they were very kind to help me along my shooting journey as well, CR Speed. You're still using them
Mhm.
after 30 years. That's a fantastic relationship that's come a long way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We started just right after, if I do remember, right after the my first world shoot title in the Philippines. And yeah, we're together for the last I would say 25 years now. So not
Incredible.
too bad. Not
Yeah,
too
it's something
bad.
we
And
can be very proud of. The shooting sports in South Africa go back a long way. We just hosted the World Championships, the first time it's been back in South Africa since 2002, I think it was. And you won both of those. You've had a long love affair with South Africa.
yeah, 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 that's true. That's true. It's so that was in Petersburg in 2002, and then this one now in Clairefontaine, in Stilfontein, sorry. So it was yeah, pretty good, I must say. But since we're there and France will host a huge commemorative match next year, 30 stages as the French national in May. So that'd be a month before the European Championship. 30 stages. That will be also at the same place we had the World Shoot in France. So guys, if you want to come to France and shoot a great match, 3 days, 30 stages, about 600 rounds to shoot, make sure you come over. We have about 900 slots available for that match, included in the pre-match.
Incredible. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So you mentioned earlier sometimes a change is as good as a holiday. Uh, I presume you're staying with the same sponsor, but are you staying in the same class next year?
No, I'll move. we open IPSC just voted and opened a new division which is called optics. Optics is very similar to what the US is using as or calling as a limited optic. So basically a standard gun, no comp, but with a red dot on the slide. So magwell, long sticks. So it's a mini version, let's say, of an open race gun,
Just
minor,
without a comp.
basically.
Just without a comp, basically.
Yeah, it's you can call it the standard gun with an optic on it
Yeah.
in minor.
Oh, in minor. Okay, so is that obviously then you can shoot 9 millimeter rounds are relatively
Okay.
ubiquitous around the world. You can get there. You don't have to reload and send your ammo. That's clever. That's clever.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I
clever.
think so. I think so. I think it's going to be a good division. It shows it's very promising. I mean, the US has been using it for, I think it's about 2 years now. They have it, and the numbers are just gone sky roof. I mean, PO for them, limited optics, and open are, as it is today, the three main divisions that they have in USPSA. So the world is turning, I mean, from iron sights to optic sights as it
Yeah.
is.
Which was very different. I mean, back in the day when I was shooting, we had the three divisions. You had open, standard, production, and that's where it stopped. Now, I mean, there's divisions upon divisions, which gives an opportunity for an 11th world title, I presume.
Well, we'll see. I mean, a lot of people will move also for that division. This 2029 will be the next World Shoot, so we will see when it's this happening, if I'll get senior or not senior. If my last goal would be to shoot senior open.
Then you can
So
bookend them. You can have won the first one as a junior, and you can win the last one as a senior, but you won the whole
that
match. That will be
that
great.
that would that would be the closing deal for me, and yeah, a good way to retire.
Absolutely. Eric, thank you so very much for making time to chat to the Flying Target podcast. It's wonderful to see you again, my friend. Bravo on
Pleasure, man.
world title number 10. All the best with you and your lovely family and your son who is now following in dad's footsteps. All the best for your shoot next year, and we'll chat again
Thank
soon.
you. All right, sounds good. Thanks, mate.